What is the latest situation on the ground?
Actually, we know that since 3 days, the Kurdish forces, the Peshmerga forces, are trying to get closer to Mosul from the east. And from the southeast, we have the government forces, which is the Iraqi army, the Iraqi police, and Shia militias. And if we can see the map, it would be great, because we can see that the access from the south is much harder. They're having a hard time to advance because of the geography of the region there. So they took a town, and then they had a setback, and the fighting is ongoing in a region, in a very specific region that the Islamic State is still able to send kamikaze attacks and fighters to fight this. So it's really hard to advance today from Qayyara, where French artillery and U.S. artillery and special forces are present. On the other hand, the Peshmerga succeeded in advancing in many villages because it's easier. The geography is much easier for them, and they are trying to take a region called Hamadaniye, getting them closer to the outskirts of Mosul, so are still far from the town itself. And we should remember also that the operations to get near Mosul started as far as 6 months ago by taking the base and the airport, the military airport of Qayyara.
So how far are forces today from Mosul?
We are still many kilometers away. We are not at artillery range, so this is why the coalition airplanes are bombing the outskirts today of Mosul, and this is why also Turkish fighters are also bombing the region. And the aim of this is to destroy the first defenses, or the first line and the second line of defenses, before reaching the urban areas. So today we are witnessing fighting in villages and in open spaces. We are not in the urban warfare as it happened before, for example, in Fallujah, Ramadi, Beji, or Tikrit, where we saw that the whole town was completely destroyed and the population completely evacuated at the time. We might witness such a scenario, but as you said before, it might take months before this can happen, for very military and pragmatic reasons, because they cannot advance without creating outposts for artillery and for tanks, for example.